Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dustin, and tonight, I'm not used to saying that, we're doing some Warframe. For anybody curious, usually I do a stream throughout the day, not so much nighttime. So there's that. But yeah, it's been a long day today, so that's what I'm doing. Shush past me by like 5 seconds. I'm trying to grab a link so I can send it to a buddy of mine. So yeah, long story short, it's been a long day. I kind of tired, would like to maybe get some sleep, but I did get enough resources the last couple of days and have gotten enough to where I can get to legendary rank 2, which is LR2. For anybody curious, that's what the LR stands for. So I do have some pretty harsh settings on for Warframe in terms of whenever I talk, the volume does like get clamped pretty darn hard. So if things get really, really quiet when I'm talking, that's why. Just still trying to work out the kinks with it, and I don't stream all that much. So, hey, sir, how's it going? What else was I gonna do? I think I wanted to. I need to close some other stuff in the background. I'm sorry, Opera GX. I love you. Bye. Notepad, don't need you either. Sorry. Notepad doesn't even take up that much resources. It's just I'm used to doing that. So what I'm going to do, I did not put down when I got legendary rank 1. So I'm going to put down I achieved LR. This is a mild edit in the description. April 4th, 2026. So I achieved master rank 30, October 10, 2024. That's when I did that. So it's been about a year and 6 months? 6 months. Year and 6 months to get LR2. Like I said, I don't remember when I actually got LR1. So there's that. Yeah. Anyways, so I have two options. My gosh, that's loud in my own ears. Maybe I should turn that down slightly. For me, not for you guys. So there's no, oh boy. So this is my first time going up a legendary rank. There's no like try, it's do. So they expect me to just do. So let's make sure that I have everything that I'm going to need. Things that, I mean, Brahma is good and all, but I think I'm a little bit more comfortable with the Aceltra. So let's make sure that this build's good. I'm also going to be showing off my builds, so if you want to copy them yourself, pause. There's also the Riven, which could use a little bit of work, but it's fine. The new core, I absolutely love this thing. The Riven. Harmony, here's the build. It's also, you guessed it, a Riven. And then Saren, this is her build. Excuse me, Minerva. Let's go over Diriga real quick. I like to do this just for the sake if, you know, somebody wants to follow my build to the T. I always want to provide this information. And then the only other thing that I really want to talk about is the Imperator Vandal with its Riven. So it's yeah, it's a pretty solid build all around. Matarai, obviously for focus. If you want to build your Thara the same way, here you go. Again, you can just pause if you want. Here's the build for my operator, drifter, excuse me, not operator. I've been playing way too much Arknights Enfield and they call themselves operators. So, do I really need to warm up? I don't think so. Let's go right into the Mastery Rank 2. This is the main purpose of tonight's streams, just so I can document that, hey, I hit like LR2 or Legendary Rank 2. And I have no idea if this follows the same rules as the Mastery rank. So if I fail this, I'm going to have to edit the description again.
Eliminate all targets.
Oh, so it's sidearms, so new core. Yeah, that's good. I did not look up any of this, by the way, so...
Target neutralized.
Like, some very smart people would be like, yeah, maybe you should look up to see what, you know, you're gonna verse. And I'm just like, send it. No time like the present. Wave 1 completed. I can't even use my abilities. Interesting. So it's literally just sidearm. Alright, and now I need to sneeze. Mute. That's where the sneeze was, in case you needed to know. Hello. Yeah, I got PSF. Good luck. Loser.
Good.
That's a headshot kill. Hey, where'd you go? Don't you run away from me, you coward. Okay,
Ready
again.
yourself.
Can I just, like... Apparently I can. Floor's lava on this one. Just to add a little bit more of a challenge to myself. Not that that really means much. It does mean that I will be seen a lot more, but I mean, these guys are literally stacking up on each other, so that's a them problem. Ah, my fault.
Exquisite.
You guys are like 82, 86. I swear sometimes I hear them say, that's a unicorn. Can't be the only one, right? Ooh, Arctic Eximus. That's exciting. I could avoid him, but that would be cowardly, so... I just have to pop the bubble, which is like whatever, I guess. -1 enemy remaining. Sick. Oh, gosh.
A formidable performance. This test is now complete.
I'm Minerva. Alright, well, there you go.
Excellent work, Tenno.
So, of the things that... Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Of the rewards, loadout slot is pretty good. Daily standing limit, it's a little bit. Daily focus limit can be really good if you're on that grind currently. Legendary core, that's the real, like, chef's kiss. In the Void Trace Storage. Void Trace Storage is also pretty good because that means I can actually, just in time, I just want to say, just in time for Varuna Prime. I'm excited. This basically will let you level up a single mod from rank 0 up to rank 10 immediately. Curious. Gideous. Sort by... Can I actually find out... Lotus 25, 24... Silver Stage, rank 26. Okay, so I might be able to actually add in the missing thing here. So rank 30, that was October 10th. Wait, what? If I've been lying this whole time, I'm not going to go back and fix them all. No, it is October 10th. Okay, so 10-10. 10-10-10-10-10-10-10-10. This... Okay, it's also 10-10. 25... 25. When did I... Oh my gosh, it was like... a year? Wait, is this the legendary? Okay, so... That was... Okay, so... May 31st, 2025. I'm gonna add that. I'm glad that I never delete this stuff, by the way. I achieved LR1 on May 31st, 2025. May 31st. Okay. And then April 4th was just today for Legendary Rank 2. Cool. that fills in the blank. Because I was like, man, I feel like a moron for just not knowing that. But I like never delete messages. I think you can probably still find when I started playing this game. Yeah, so when I first started playing the game, I guess I can add that as well at this point. What's the best and worst part of the MR grind? Honestly, just the MR grind. It sounds dumb, but it is literally just... hang on a second. Well, I can pause the stream real quick so I can do that. The hardest part was having to go and just get the new items. So I have a complete loadout just for new items. So it'd be like, okay, you know, rank, what am I missing? Sometimes you just have a bunch of stuff you have to look through. In my experience, to streamline that process, if I can give any tips on that, if you've picked the item here, you can actually sort by rank and it shows you everything that you own. So I haven't even done any like the Tenet, the Kuva, or the Coda weapons yet. I don't think... I have a Coda weapon here? Oh, I do. So I don't have any of those up to 40. That part is going to suck, but... just getting all the various different weapons and stuff was definitely challenging. And I'm already a portion of the way to Legendary 3. There's your breakdown for you, for all those nerds out there. But just getting as much as you can is... oh. Adversity weapons are terrible. Yes, yeah. I'm not looking forward to that, if I'm honest with you. But, let me see. I started playing... Warframe on. This was Mastery Rank 1. I'm assuming they give you at the start. December 16, 2020. '16, 2020. So that is now going to be solidified from here on out whenever I do a live stream on Warframe again. But yeah, adversary weapons are brutal, painful, annoying. The only other things is just learning to play the game at my own pace, not worrying about what other people are doing or saying, finding what works good for me. Very early on, I was like, Saren, I just absolutely love her aesthetic. And then she just makes pretty much any enemy just really easy with spores and toxic lash. So, you know, throw in some roar and you're good. At 26 right now, heading toward 30. Not looking forward to leveling adversary and Arcwing. I'll be honest with you, other than the adversary weapons that I currently use, I haven't been doing that. Arcwings, if you can find some people, maybe a dojo, clan sort of thing, maybe do a trade for trade. That's what I did, is I just found people that are willing to like trade with me. So, but the Warframe wiki was also extremely helpful because it's like, how do I get some of these weapons? Like the Firax Wraith, for example. That one is not a great example, but throughout the course of time, you know, you get things like Glaive Prime, you know, I can't remember when this was, 2018, 2019. I think it was 2018 was like the last time, like way long time ago, but it was recently implemented again a year or two. So Glaive Prime I actually lucked out because it actually came back, so I didn't have to spend 400 plat on that, which was stupid. But yeah, find whatever you can, like any stuff. If you haven't done it, another tip I can give you is head over to the market. Just go to weapons and you want to filter, you know, remove the mastered and then, you know, hide items without blueprints. So for me, you would go, in this situation, you'd go through, I already have this mastered, but you just buy the blueprint, make it if you need to, because this is a Furus. You're going to need 2 Furuses, so then, you know, you have to buy 2 blueprints. And this was honestly what I did. I went through the market and just like bought a bunch here. I did have to do the Arcwing. Those weren't too bad. You can kind of go, is it Uranus? I think it was here. This interception mission is actually pretty good. Not on Steel Path, by the way. Kalis. This one's actually really, really good for that. But yeah, that was, painful. I'm glad it's done. And I don't have to worry about that for a month or 2. I really need to start working on adversary weapons. I just don't want to, but we'll do, these are just like so easy, but we'll get them done. Might as well. haven't been able to play like at all today, so I'm gonna have some fun with some like really low end missions that I cough on the enemies and they die. I probably really could just get my shield gate version of Saren and use her sneeze.
And defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
I can kill these guys
Do this without
by bullet jumping. It's crazy. Station round slot will be the go for us. That is 100% how I did it.
Easily they break.
If you have a Warframe that's already been formatted once, the Elite one is really good for that. But if you're trying to work on Warframes, yeah, the normal one is not the most exciting one in the world, but alternatively, if you're... I could see a world where, you know, you do a survival if you're going for a lot of resources or something like that, but realistically, in my experience, this is just my preferred playstyle too. I wouldn't recommend doing two things at once. Like, you don't want to farm Cryotic while also trying to level up Warframes and weapons. It's just not, you're not going to have a good time. Yes, I do have the 30,000 Cryotic weapon as well. I think it's the Sibir.
So fast.
That was another one that was kind of painful to get. And obviously, I'm sure you're aware of like the dojo, like go get Warframes. Warframes do give a little bit more MR, so prioritize doing Warframes over weapons, but make sure you have, if you're going to level up your Warframes, you might as well have a primary, secondary, and a melee that you just need to also level up at the same time, because it's just fast. Sorry, how long is this mobile defense? It's like 2.5 minutes. It puts the crying Cryotic. It really does. That was like a weekend where I just spent with like a booster. I would try to go to like level 30, like wave 30. This is back. So recently they made a lot of excavator changes. Like excavators can now shield gate their health and armor, or health and shield at least, scale with whatever enemies that you're fighting against. So it's a lot easier now. Imagine, you know, you have a level 1 excavator because you're on a level 1 mission here on Earth, for example, and you don't have Frost or Frost built out, so you use Korra, which is pretty, you know, pretty good, not gonna lie. But, you know, by the time you get to level 30 enemies, they one-shot the shields, and then half a second later, because they're all shooting at it for more than a second, it just blows up. So, yeah, it wasn't that fun. It was really, really terrible. He's been super lazy for a long time, just since he actually started caring about MR. It just bores me, unfortunately. I mean, trust me, it bored me too, a lot. It took 1.5 years to go from MR 30 to Legendary 2. I mean, there was a few content creators that I've watched. I have to do 3 of these. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so great.
We have got to find a terminal.
There's some content creators that I've watched that they say a very similar thing like, oh yeah, I've been MR 29 for like 3 years. And I'm like, bro, please, just hit 30. It makes you look bad. You make guides for a living. And one of them is how to get MR quickly. Yeah, excavators just having brief respite, basically. It's actually insane.
Who haven't read my dossier?
Speaking of insane, this is 3 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall asleep. Mag, can you help me? Nice. I love how Mag's using a Fellarx, which is just like, get him. Okay, well. Hit scan over here. Swapping targets hit scan, not the Fellarx's pellets. Kind of sad that they die in like one shot, and then I've done most of my dailies and weeklies, it seems, because I'm not getting, you know, credit for killing Eximus units. I don't even know. Do I need anything? Nightwave's expiring in 3 days, by the way.
Welcome.
Survival mission, necromech. I don't think... I mean, I could try to do that, I guess, but that's not really necessary. And, yeah, I can't do necromech, unfortunately. My map. I mean, you don't love running a timer-based mission where only 5 enemies show up to die by looking at you? No. No. I got, this was years ago when I first started playing. I ran an interception where I just stood on one of the points and I got the, unable to get loot due to inactivity. And it wasn't Steel Path. This is before I started actually doing Steel Path. And, my 3 other allies were just running around killing everything, and I was like, I'll just focus on Delta, and then no enemy came to Delta. And I was like, cool. It was so exciting. Can this mission, like, turn into Exterminate? I know you can do that sometimes, Lotus. I might, just for the sake of getting some high-octane gameplay, do an Archon hunt, honestly. Another thing I really would like to do is I need to find out what's in rotation in Duviri for the Incarnon. Kind of have everything that I want or wanted to build, but probably wouldn't hurt to build every single one similar to like the adversary weapons. I plan on putting a decent build on every single adversary weapon when I do that, because I'm formatting it 5 times. I might as well do something with that.
Area completed. Move on.
Oh, joy. They want everybody who has the ability to log into this game to get a skin. So we're just going to make them level 10 enemies. Oh boy. That Kubra almost got me. Okay, you know what? Here. Just help me out here.
Good kill!
Oh, yep. Hey, don't shoot me. Rude, first off. Also, I will never not complain about this. Why does the crewmate reload the entire salvo of a Tsar in one, like, plunge? But yeah, when you do it, you have to, every single bullet is one plunge you have to do.
All at once.
I will never understand why that's like that. Inadvertently, it's insane for a crewmate to have. It would make a lot of sense if maybe you, the player, were able to when it first came out. Crewmate's good. I mean, they are, but I'm not denying that. I just find it annoying that I can't do that, you know? Like, let me add another mod that allows me to do what the crewmate does. Like, loads all 3 at the same time, or however many. But it like, takes up a mod slot. I'm okay with that, honestly.
Do you not know who you're up against?
Then again, I'll just continue to use the Brahma, because I actually like the Brahma a little bit more. More of a bow and arrow kind of guy myself. Can I turn into a kleptomaniac now? So I just loot the entire weight. Hang on, there's a loot back here. Hang on. Oh no, the system's under attack. Ooh. So spooky. We almost lost shields. If I lose this mission now, I reserve the right to shut the stream off. Just call it a night. Warframe win. I mean, I feel like if they did that, they'd have to do it for all 6. Which I wouldn't be too upset about, honestly. You can already customize your crewmate too, which is, you know, funny. The thing that bothers me, okay, speaking of, Mag, this is not the skin that I have for Mag. I actually don't like the helmet personally for Mag Prime. I do have the Owie version, the proto frame. And I am kind of upset because when I went and made this Spectre, I was Owie. And they were just like, nope, not allowed. Because I think that'd be really cool if you can just, you know, get all the proto frames like by yourself. Like they can do a little bit of work on that. I mean, I don't know if it would break the game,
Odds
but
were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
exploding barrel. Whee!
Deceptively lethal cargo.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Because of my specters with voice lines too, yeah. Because I feel like I don't really mind Minerva, but could you imagine if, and this could be maybe some like side special things or like funny things they could do, right? If you had Saren or Frost, or even both as Spectres, and they both were in the same area at the same time, they could do some sort of banter back and forth, or like kind of how in the the Descendia, how Roth and Marie kind of go back and forth, or Lion goes back and forth. That'd be kind of cool having them all three in the same area at the same time. But the world will never know, because they're not going to do it. I don't think. A defense mission. Can we make this fast, please? I'm going to go insane. Okay. We use Titania with the colors, by the way. That's another funny little bug. If you swap, I don't know if it's from just Saren for me or what, but
At our doorstep.
Titania looks green, a little green behind the gills. It's kind of funny. All right. First forward just so I can get some speed. I also don't like hitting shift because it's a little hard to follow. Think of cosmetics, the new guilty node rewards are a bruh moment. Like I want a special title or armor or something for soloing it, not just the emblems. I have no idea what you might be talking about. I apologize. I'm like one of the very few people, I guess, that don't read dev notes, I guess. Pretty bad. Oh, wait, are you talking the Folly one? I had to reread what you said because long day. Thank you. I took the wrong turn. Ah! I just disappeared. Got the game mode. It's a new special boss node you have to unlock by doing something specific. I can tell you how if you were interested, but it won't spoil it for you. The only thing that I'm curious about, is it from Folly? Because I'm only really familiar with that. Or I guess a better question is, if it's not from Folly, is this from something a while back? A couple of months ago? I'll be honest, I wasn't really playing up until maybe a week or two before Folly. Because I was waiting for Folly. Well, I guess I was waiting for a new Warframe, and Folly was the new Warframe on the block, so I was like, okay, I guess I'm doing this. Which I had like a whole rant, because I saw so many people like being just cruel, like, oh, it's a diabetes frame. I'm like, come on, guys, you're insulting a piece of metal. Let's be honest now. If it ain't your thing, it ain't your thing.
We're done here. The extraction team.
Oh, brand new with Folly update. Honestly, I don't really mind for spoilers in a game like this. Because I don't remember reading it. I didn't look at the patch notes, but I did remember reading something, but I don't remember. Volley design goated. I also agree, honestly. Because we have too many characters that are very like skinny and stuff, and I'm like, I'm a big dude, you know. Do I have Uriel? I do, actually. Now ask me if I have a good build. The answer to that is no. Do I need a good build? That's the real question. Because if I do, then I guess I will. The only one, and this is faster on the map. The only one that is not like fully upgraded right now, but this one's already mastered, same thing with Octavia, is Vauban, the one I currently have, and Folly, because I did some of the other ones. I'm also mad because they announced Varuna Prime after I built Varuna. Like, she's a really good build for her. I love her fourth ability, like jumping around like a wolf and stuff. Big fan of wolves. So I'm kind of mad that they're bringing out the Prime version of her, but, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I do have Uriel. I just don't have any good build for him because I just leveled him up for MR. Anyways. Let me go ahead and run something else. What was I gonna do? Let me check void traces real quick. I know I'm in solo mode. Okay, yeah, let's just top that off real quick. And we'll run this in public because it's faster. Theoretically. Imperial, go to Lotus in Dark Refractory and use the bow emote in front of her. And yeah, her trailer ruled. Super excited for the sniper. I will have to go over there. When you build for him, thankfully, you just need him for the emote with Lotus. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind the spoilers and stuff. Like I said, I usually don't really care about that. The only thing that I really care about is like weapons and warframes to like level up and whatnot. MR and whatnot. It is dangerous letting me have Volt's ability to move fast. There's also a wisp here, my gosh. It's like the very first time I ever used a speed potion in Minecraft. Just head getting sunk out of my chair. It's great. I know that words don't work well there, but you know.
Take a look inside. The mixer activates the toxin by combining it with a biocatalyst.
I haven't even used a molt, by the way. I just did.
Toxin harmless.
Oh my gosh.
When destroying the biocatalyst cartridge, it is highly explosive.
Look where everybody else is on the map. I just want to point out.
Set the injector into overdrive to incinerate.
I had to nerf myself. Oh, hang on. Hello. Hello? Thank you.
The injector is now in an unstable overdrive. Keep the grenadier away while it melts down.
Celtra does not need to shoot any faster because it already runs out of bullets very quickly. I feel like that Volt heard me and said, "You want to go fast, do you?" No. The answer is no. Okay. I also read that it's bow emote. Now I'm realizing it's bow, man. I'm a little tired, okay? I'm not the best at anything. I just exist. Let's be real now. Oh my gosh, please. Volt, why are you like this? Yeah, real question. Where's extraction? You're all good. I feel that. Yeah. Is it this way? I'm gonna take a guess and say it's this way.
A massive batch of Grenier toxin.
Oh my gosh, I'm cheating. No, I'm joking.
Extraction.
I'm not. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. I also noticed they fixed the end of this. Used to be you can stand here, but they actually moved the circle to more appropriately say like, oh, it's on the edge of this. That's another thing I noticed. Vidaria, interesting. Yeah. At this point, I kind of just collect whatever I can, so I have duplicates of a lot of stuff. This is also a higher Ducats value than everything else, so if I wanted to sell stuff, then there's like, well, I can't even say like 2, because there's a lot of reasons why I pick what I pick. That's one of them. Okay, so I need to go get Uriel. Dark Refractory. Dark Refractory. How am I blanking on what Dark Refractory is? Is Dark Refractory at Deimos? Dark Refractory is here. Wait. Is it? Oh, go to Deimos? Okay. It's like Dark Refractory, I think, is something else. So Sanctum Anatomica, I believe. Appreciate it, by the way. I know there's the 99 area, like the chapel. I don't know if that's where I need to go. Also, while I wait a second, equipment. That took way too long to do. Let's go to Uriel. I need to find out, do I have... Oh. Oh, there's an actual place.
Been used to hurt my child.
Got it.
However falsely. It will not be
Emotes. Oh, I do have a bow. Okay.
Forgotten. So, devil, you choose the harder path. As always.
It's in the bottom right of the Dark Refractory. That's usually what I do. Sorry. No, it's all good. I kind of forget that you can do this. I was just like, oh, there it is. I remember seeing this in the cutscene too, like in the story, and I just forgot, I guess. I was like, yeah, Dark Refractory, that's the place where you go to, but...
My father shattered the solar rail, and the veil erupted in its wake.
Mm-hmm.
Whether by accident or design, I cannot know.
I don't know if it's just my ear. She doesn't sound like the same Lotus. Obviously, there's a lot more sound effect, like distortion and stuff like that in missions, but this doesn't sound like the same voice actress. Come on, hit me with another line. Wax philosophically, Lotus. Don't leave me hanging. You leave me hanging. Okay, fine. I'll leave. Fine, whatever.
When we find him,
okay,
it will all be worth it. It cannot be otherwise.
Thanks, Lotus. I'm leaving. Bye. Go to the Paracel Rebellion, click guilty in the bottom right. You'll be pulled into a crazy time. Oh boy. Lotus tweaking. I feel like I'm tweaking. I don't do drugs though. Okay, so if I get my proper build. So, Paracel Rebellion. The guilty. The heck is this? Is this all 3? It looks like it. 265. You know, if we're gonna do this right, we might as well go all the way. Thinking Sobek, but you know, I have to actually aim with that. Only other one that I feel comfortable with would be Brahma. Actually, Torrid could be pretty broken. I only bring Torrid out when I actually really need it, so. I didn't even know this was a thing, so thank you for showing me. Let's go for it. Why not? Guilty. If this gives you... Okay, I just want to say, if this gives you the rewards of all 3, I'm gonna be mad. Also, if this DMCA's me... You know how much I don't like these guys? I had a feeling it was going to be all 3 boss, like a boss rush sort of thing. Let's just hope that this actually works even on these guys. No, it does not seem to be. I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to do this, if I'm honest with you. Hello, Trinity. How are you? Minerva, can you please stop screaming? Doesn't give you all 3, unfortunately. That is criminal. Thank you. Please kill me already. Oh, you die. That's it. Oh, sick. I don't think I can do this as Saren, if I'm honest. Huh. I really am curious now. Okay. Let's not do Torrid. Is it Celtra? Yeah. We'll swap back to this so I have it. Let me try Zaku. Yeah. Who would I feel would be good? I'm thinking either Mag, maybe Titania. Try Titania. I hate that sound, by the way. I know it's a Sentinel sound, but I hate it. So it went a bunch of times on my Goss. It's pretty tricky. Arcane Nullifier, Rolling Guard are insanely recommended in Bursten Shreds. I don't believe I have a Bursten built. I'm going to try Titania just because, you know. Pixie. Also, hang on a second. I don't know. I need to actually check. Because I have 2 different builds for Titania. I have the Relic build, which I did. And then they're... pretty sure that was still on. Relic build, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So I have a Steel Path build that gives Nourish instead of, you know, Thermal Sunder. So try that. Everything else is basically the same. The only reason I use this is just for the extra, I think it's less damage. Yeah, reduce damage with airborne. I don't know if there's anything else I would like to maybe find out one day, but you know, it's whatever. Guilty. Titania has, in my opinion, been able to get me to and through content that other frames just haven't been able to. So, first time I ever went to level cap was with Titania, but it wasn't normal level cap, so it was like level cap with an asterisk, and that was Duviri. Just, I did not touch that. Thank you. Oh boy. Hey Ash, how you doing, buddy? Hey buddy, how you doing? There's one. Is this no? Oh, there it is. That is, but oh, okay. Hey Volt, how you doing, buddy? Good thing I don't have a Trinity Prime build, you know. Trinity, can you do me a favor? Okay, well. I believe you got this. That Pixie is shredding. That's why it's built that way. My issue now is I just don't have energy, but Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's funny though, because Volt has my Corvus, and this is a Volt that's built for Eidolon hunts. So, what the heck is that? Huh? Why? Hello, Volt. How are you? Get your butt out of my face. Rude. Hey, man. I'm still alive. Come back here. Fight me like a man, loser. Okay. Realistically, what tends to happen at this point is I'll use my Harmony and I'll just one-shot these guys. That's kind of how I've been avoiding them entirely. I don't think I want to try to mess with this tonight, but that is good to know for future if I want to smack my head against the wall. I mean that with all love and respect, okay? I don't mean that rudely. What else would Octavia? I don't know if Octavia would actually be good. Nah. Well, I don't know. Let's go ahead and actually run a little bit more relics because I want to max out. Sabotage. Sabotage probably going to be the fastest. I understand, it's insane. Well, I would have to say, personally, I would need to get a build for it, or maybe look at a guide to see what people recommend. I know as you said earlier about like Nullifier and Rolling Guard, but I don't know.
It's dead.
Is this? Oh, it is. Okay. I thought for a split second that was only level 10.
Set the injector into overdrive to incinerate the toxin. The injector is now in an unstable overdrive.
Okay.
Near away while it melts down.
A little weirded out why this Titania is just going toward the objective. I mean, on one side it's like understandable, on the other side it's like you have two, excuse me. And all the enemies now are having to run here on foot. So I mean, yeah, they'll still spawn, I guess, but you know. We could just put an in-depth guide on it too. Wish I had it when I soloed it, but still, it's awesome. Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Complete.
I said I probably will end up looking up a guide on it just because I don't know. I don't want to be like I'm old. But there's that part of me. It's like I just kind of want to enjoy winning and not the struggle.
For an infection.
And that sounds weird at first here, but. There's another game I play called Black Desert where it's like most of the bosses and stuff, it's mostly by feel, like the solo bosses at the highest level.
Get to extraction.
And I already have to do that every week, and I just don't want to have to deal with that.
You may want to.
But I do enjoy a challenge, so who knows. Oh my gosh, please, Saren. Daikyu. I'll pick his, give him 5 more. The older I get, the more I relate. LOL. 28, I just don't see the appeal of PvP anymore. My prime days are behind me. I just turned 31 back March 10th, so I personally have never really liked PvP in that regard. I have played games, like I've played a lot of Apex Legends and Fortnite and all that stuff, right? But I just don't really care, like. There is a leaderboard in Black Desert for beating the bosses in a faster time. I just really don't care. Like, other than just being like, oh, look at me, I'm so cool, guys. There's no incentive for me at all. But then again, like, 9/10 of Black Desert content, like, late game content is just, look at me, I have the biggest god complex. So, meanwhile, I'm just like, nah, I'll just... A lot of Titanias tonight. There's 2 in this mission in particular. Okay, well. Yeah, I've never been one for like actually doing PvP,
And this chat
So-
turning into a mess.
just kind of thinking about that while trying not to. I'm also not one to be like, you know, look at me, I'm doing the most amount of damage. Like I play Saren, realistically. She's probably one of the easiest frames to really play, if I'm honest.
Remove the biocatalyst from the mixer to halt the Grenier poison's creation. Take care
And
when
with,
destroying the
I'll be honest too, for the longest time it was
Head to
weapons like the Fenmore, the Felarks, weapons that require a level of precision.
Set the injector into
My
overdrive
accuracy
to
was like
toxic.
70% or something like that. Hello? I hit the button, thank you.
The injector is now in
I didn't even be bothered to do the QTE of hacking, if I'm honest. Juice isn't worth the squeeze. That's a good way to word it, actually.
Good kill.
It's like, I have other things throughout the day that I could be doing. Like today, for example, we went over to my grandma's house. Long story, but the short gist of it was, or is, my grandpa unexpectedly passed away this last Sunday. And so we've been going over to her house, helping her clean the place up, repairing stuff. I helped my uncle today with one of the vehicles. We had to get it like operating and stuff. My grandpa was going to replace the radiator hose. So me and my uncle did that today. And then I get home and I'm just like, nah, I don't really want to do anything. And it's like, well, I haven't really played on my computer today. And it's like, well, I haven't streamed in a while. And usually my brother and I do a stream today, but he's been dealing with computer issues all throughout the day. He even went with us to my grandma's or our grandma's house, so he's been busy with all that. So I'm just like, well, we didn't do a stream today. I guess
You just destroyed
probably should do a stream.
a batch of Grenier toxin.
Just vibing, chilling, hanging out. My age is definitely starting to show, I feel, though. Every little thing's hurting. But that's okay. Everything's 2, 15, 15, 15, 25 for the Bratton. We'll do that. Just because it's 25. Oh, gosh. Sorry to hear that, and I understand 100%.
As you conquer
Way to go. What heavily determines our patience in games that we do. Yeah, it's true. I was getting a little impatient with some of the car stuff, you know, trying to get the right tools and the right stuff. And now I'm just like, I'm just here to hang out. Like, I'm not here to show off. Like, I'm so good. Look at me, my Saren. It's, is there anything else? Oh, we got 31% for the event. Cool. Probably should go and do that. Which also reminds me. All these. Oh boy. Assassination. Oh, it's a. I hate this guy. I call it the Rapopolopolist, and I know that's not what it says, but that's what I call it. Disruption. That's keys. Let's head to Earth, though. Let's find a non-busy one. Let's head off here. Nice chatting, man. Have a good night. Honestly, yeah, the boss name fits. Well, thanks for tuning in. I usually don't stream this late at night. It's like 10 p.m. for me, but appreciate you hanging out, Ultimate. Sorry. My eyesight apparently is going. Yeah, have a good one, man. Appreciate it.
This relay is about to...
Usually, I do stream like 2:30 p.m. most of the time with my brother, or 5:30. So, but you're subbed, you'll get a notification if YouTube decides to work. But have a good one. Take it easy.
I wish I could be of more help.
65. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing for a little bit. I also want to get this. And a few other things, like the Cavia unlock. I could have some fun with some of these colors. Hurt my eyes in the process. Oh, I was like, there's no way this is like on a weekly rotation or anything. It's just, yeah.
Very well.
So yeah, pop in here and there. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Take it easy.
We have much left to discover.
Do we, Zorba? Do we? I hate how there's like a hand on that. It's very strange. Checking my phone real quick because I saw notifications. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some of those. You know, I really should do some of these too. So, shifting gears here to Varuna Prime coming out soon. It's actually this upcoming Wednesday when she comes out. I have been saving the last couple of days all my standing because each one of these.
What can we help you with?
Oh my gosh, that was loud. Price? No. Default. Rank? Name? Why is it not? Oh, it's because, okay, that was, my gosh. I didn't realize there was a freaking Honoria, because I'm usually relic packs are on the last one over there, so I was just like, where is it? But it looks like they have Honorias now. Interessante. So basically, these are relic packs. What these give you is any of the relics that are currently in rotation, 3 random relics or Aya, as it says. And for every single one of these, I can get 6, which is 18 random relics or Aya. Now, 3 of these, so that'll be 18, 36 plus 18. However many that is. Brain fried. And then you also mix that with going to a relay. I know I was just here, but, you know, I'm also going to do that 18 times by 3. It's 54 relics, or 54 chances, we'll say. And then the other one is Teshin. You can get relic packs from Teshin. Also, I keep forgetting I can do this. Teshin's there.
Tenno, there is little time left to purchase the...
So if you go to the Conclave,
Lotus.
that's the wrong one.
My pupil, the next.
Shush. Steel Path Honors. There we go. Ooh, Umbra. I'm so glad I checked this. It's 150 though. Holy cow. Do I need one of these? No. I'm still going to get it though. Because I'm just like that. I'll also get one of those even though I have plenty. So, relic packs, you can purchase 25 a week. I can still purchase 25, so that's good. So this is 75 potential relics here as well. So there's over 100. Oh, hang on. 18 times by 3 plus. Hang on, that's 54. Add that to memory. 25 times by 3, 75. Add that to memory recall. 129. So there's 129 potential relics. Because some will be Aya. And out of 129, is it possible to get all of Varuna? 4 different components. There's her blueprint, Neuro's system, chassis. Now, I personally would love to get Varuna day 1 because I think she's, again, really cool. I'm also curious to see what they actually do, like how they implement and did some of the changes and balances for her. I don't know what all might be changed. I just know that I absolutely love Varuna. Wolfpack, again, personally my aesthetic. Even though I consider myself a lone wolf a lot of the time. So I'm very curious to see how that all works. And I would love to get her day 1. My only issue, again, she's not this color. This is actually the cosmetic for her. I absolutely love it. The red with the purple. Chef's kiss. So I have Torrid in case things go really, really bad. I have Nucor, Harmony, Diriga. However, this build is specifically designed to be no different. Like, there's nothing changed on her kit whatsoever. Everything is the exact same. Usually, I either use the second hold, which gives status effect resistance, or the first one, which gives you basically parkour velocity, which you don't really need unless you're just bolting to the end. But this build is specifically designed with Ulfrun's Descent in mind. So this is a 100% just jump around, kill things. Now, there are... Oops, I did not mean to do that. My hand sometimes right clicks, and that was one of those moments. Now, there are things about this that are very conditional, like you need to get 250 kills first to take full advantage of Molt Augmented. You need to do this here. Unique status effects from abilities grants +6 ability strength and 3 ability efficiency for 20 seconds. So ideally, you want to get up to 250 kills, then remove your 4th ability, cast 2 a few times, and then hit your 4th one again, and then you're doing the most amount of damage. Now, this is slash damage, which, I mean, slash damage is still very, very meta as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know, I should say. But this entire build is right here, so if you wanted to take a screenshot, pause, do whatever you need to do. The main thing about this is the range, 250. Strength is pretty decent. Duration, again, pretty decent. And efficiency is low. Now, this isn't perfect. I do want to very, gosh, my brain. I do want to stress that it is not perfect because I use 2 casting speeds, which I don't need. Max energy and then ability strength. I can probably change these casting speeds for something else. I'm not really sure what I would do with it. Probably some purple, if I remember correctly. Purple is what you want to do. I know I could have just clicked on it and gone over here, but it's whatever. Ooh, Mirage. Melee damage? Why? 5 jump resets. That's crazy. So purple, because this might be melee crit. There you go. When max energy is over 500, damage boost doubles. So that could be good. Health pickups give so much energy. Energy pickups give so much health. I think that literally is equilibrium, so I could remove like one of the casting ones. My mouse all messed up. Feels weird. Like it's not moving as much. Oh my gosh, now it's moving faster. Maybe I'm just insane. I don't know. So, I mean, yeah, it could also increase stacks of corrosive because her second ability does also do like corrosive. I'm trying to remember what I read. I want to say it was like more ability strength, but also like melee crit damage, or maybe like melee. Well, that's more crit damage. The issue, right, is that this is like I don't have flow. If I added, is it yellow? No, it's blue. Purple? Health orbs. There you go. So health pickups and energy pickups. If I got rid of one of the casting speed, added a purple one here, the Tau Forged one, I could then add, and if I added flow instead of these 2, I could free up 2 of these spots. Because I would basically remove equilibrium for flow. That way I can get rid of these 2. How would that look? I'm curious. We're doing some nerdy stuff here. I apologize if you don't like this. I mean, just, I don't know, go play the game yourself or do something else. I don't know. I gotta tell you what to do. I believe flow is, it is minus, cool. And it's the, excuse me, it's the same amount. So, it's equilibrium. It's 110%. That's the issue. This already can be kind of tricky to start, if I'm going to be honest with you. With more energy, though, it should be okay. It's PSF. This ability strength. It's only cunning drift. Okay. Because I don't have a forma on that, and I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, what is this? Sorry, I'm getting pinged on Discord. It's for something else. Okay, let me... Give me a second. My gosh. That's overframe.gg, not warframe.gg. Very different. So a lot of people will be actually building Varuna soon, I should say. So there's going to be a lot of differences and changes in the way that I'm playing now versus, you know, people who are way too insane about it all. This particular build I'm looking at has some differences. This particular build, they're saying duration's 254%, range is 94. I don't really like that personally, but what's this one? This one is intended to be the 4th ability. 189 strength, okay. Uses flow. Okay, so what's so different about this build? Hang on. So this one uses corrosive projection, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to keep the melee. Cunning drift, they use stretch. I use Archon stretch. Archon continuity, they use that. Blind rage, which I'm using. Primed flow. Ulfrin's endurance. Precision intensity. Prey. So they have, they have all 3 of those in equilibrium. So, overextended is what they're not running. Interesting. Wait a second. If I do this and then remove, okay, cool. So they're running 160 range, which is this. But then they're running, is it flow? I think it's just flow. And it's multi-augmented and impetus. Impetus? I don't know. So, less range, 160. They also claim it requires 0 forma. I don't think that's true. I'm just reading stuff, don't mind me. So it's the cost of removing overextended for flow. Which, realistically, I would actually want to... What did they say about... Four crimsons, increasing ability strength, and 1 amber for casting speed. That's what this person's recommending. I think what I want to do, I'm going to try this for a bit, is I'm going to go primed flow instead. So more energy. Or max energy, I'll say. Do I want... Because I could do preparation, but it also gets rid of ability range. I think 250 ability range, I want more range personally. Strength is a little bit lower. I think... No, I didn't change strength at all. So strength's a little bit lower than what they have. I can always change that with a Crimson Shard, so no big deal there. But max energy, and then we're going to go... Oops. We're going to click on this. And we're going to remove these. So let's go feed Hermie, the Herminth. Hermie. We're never feeding that because I need a ton of that stuff right now. I think Rock Drool actually, or Gallows. I'm gonna do one of each. probably not even what I need to do, but it's whatever. I haven't tried lanthorns. Those used to be annoying to get, but not anymore. Let's do 2 of those. A little bit of those. You know, when he makes all this like nom 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 sound effects, it makes me kind of hungry. I know it's probably a TMI, or just kind of like, how are you hungry? But like, indigestion, heartburn. No, sorry. So I think, do I want to do? Here's the thing, right? Melee crit damage when max energy is over 500. So max energy is 427. So I would need a blue in order to actually double that. So part of me kind of wants to do that, but ability damage on enemies affected by electricity. That could be good. 5 shield when you kill an enemy with blast. Secondary crit chance by 1%. Ability damage on enemies affected by radiation. Where's the green's the last one? 3 health every time an enemy is damaged by toxin. That could be good. Ability damage on enemies affected by corrosive. So all these have their own like conditional, right? Like ability damage on enemies that have whatever, you know, electricity on this one, radiation, and corrosive. I guess I'll do this one. 30% is kind of low. So we'll do it. And the other one, I think it's blue and red like this. The issue... we'll do this. This needs 100, which, yeah, okay. Because I was thinking of doing 2 of these, but I think what I'll do... That's ability strength, yeah. I'm going to do... I need just 6 more, I swear. We'll try this, because if I don't like this, I can always just remove this, put the blue ones back, put the yellow one back. The casting speed I don't think is going to matter all that much, realistically. Like, it's nice, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. So for the time being, this is fine. Alright. Everything's all messed up over there. Okay. So we'll head over here. We'll do a rescue. I want to kind of do all these, honestly, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. Already been over an hour. That's kind of wild, not gonna lie. For a split second, I ended the stream. I'm technically invisible. I know it's not what it looks like, but... And realistically, could I do this? It's such a dumb way to recover energy, but I can just sit here, be invisible the entire time.
There's no telling what the captors are doing to our...
But there's no way that I'm gonna get that amount back, right? I don't think so. So the mission would entail me trying to find like an Eximus unit or something, you know? Or at least, you know, trying to get some health/energy orbs. So I can activate my third ability, go down immediately, because that just makes sense. Okay.
Hurry up. You are running out of time.
His stalker, yeah.
Place to hide. The murder will not go unpunished.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for interrupting that dude.
Your sentence is death.
That's great, man.
Good kill!
I have failed. This one
I didn't even see him there, if I'm honest with you.
unpunished.
Okay. Weird. Oh my gosh. I really hate that usually I bullet jump into like a melee attack. That's not the case when you use parkour velocity, and when you're in your fourth state on Varuna, you can't like pounce to the ground, which I find kind of annoying if I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm okay with it using a charge if it goes straight down to the ground. If I hit F, you know, that's just me. I really want to try this. We'll do a survival because I really want to try to see if this change really makes the build. I think the issue that I'm having with Varuna personally is it takes a bit to get started, but once it gets going, like, typically I don't really have any issues. So maybe it's intended more for, you know, quote-unquote endless stuff.
I am detecting a synthesis target.
Of course you are.
Use the synthesis scanner to track the creature.
Once I can get Lycath, it should be okay. Now we go to fourth. Activate Shroud. Literally won't let me do it. That's sick. I deactivate that. Weird that I can see the one wolf there. Is it this way? Head in there. Head in there. Cat's Hunt almost expired. That's why I did that. Okay, it's over here.
There it is. Right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
You found a bypass. Put it in a console to briefly disable security protections. operative has just been
Put this
aided
here
by a
too? No.
security bypass.
Just go invisible. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that literally counts as breaking it? That's wild.
I have it. Thank you. Continue this on Tenno, and enlightenment will follow.
I really want to jump on that, but I also don't. Well, decision was kind of made for me, I guess. I think I need to do some adjusting on Varuna's stuff. Time left is like, yeah. Mission's basically over. Rune is definitely a Warframe where it's like you do damage, you inflict slashes, and then you just watch them bleed out. The one issue that I personally have with that is that the enemies typically take a second or two before they actually die, which tends to get me in a lot of trouble, but you know, what's whatever. I'm a little disappointed in the changes that I made, but realistically, like, this is basically going to be changed soon anyways, so for now, I'm just going to stick to what I do best, which is play as Saren, because she's just built different. We'll do a sabotage. I need the Assaultra. Let's go to Sobek just so I can have some fun with it. It's been a while. Here's the build. Here's the Riven. The Heat and Toxin does help out quite a bit, if I'm honest. I don't probably need the Toxin part because I play Saren, so realistically that's kind of a moot point. But this Sobek, again, another build from another YouTuber.
The reactor is a complex.
I don't have links to everybody, but
the coolant cells.
this is not my build.
Enemies.
But when I kill somebody, it tends to do kind of like AoE stuff. You can kind of see here in a second. Like the toxin and stuff, if the enemies are close enough, they'll just randomly disappear in other rooms. It's great. And I think what really complements this build, if I remember correctly, is if you add spores to the enemies.
Bring it.
Partially because A, you know where they are.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage.
Oh boy.
Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
Oh my gosh. I do not need more Riven Slivers. That reminds me, actually, I need to go back to Palladino on Iron Wake. Also, this is usually when the Brahma comes into play, but... this way?
The reactor has gone critical. Get to
Right that
extraction.
way. Okay. I think, honestly, on Varuna, if I added Rolling Guard, that'll help with some survivability. Just much like always, I'm not the biggest fan of melee in Warframe. It's just not my cup of tea.
Melting off.
And I love how, you know, every time I say that, my phone goes, would you like to watch a person play Warframe? They do melee content only. And I'm like, no, I don't.
They fought well. Good deaths, all.
No offense to anybody who enjoys melee. It's not my cup of tea. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. Wood Flood, a rescue. This is only this is only going to be useful or like pertinent near the end. So, let's do a Celtra again. Again, just I like the Celtra. It's one of my personal faves. All right. 1,000 meters. I really should have taken Titania for this. Whee! Go even further down. Oh. Whee! 300 meters have gone by, and all I did was go down 2 elevator shafts. It's crazy.
Why don't we turn this chance meeting into a massacre?
And he sneezed again. Thank goodness that was muted.
Can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching.
Here's the Oxylus guys. Bye. Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Alright, so over here, what we gotta do is we gotta raise the water level. Or drain the water level, excuse me. Lower the water level.
Thank the stars.
This guy out, and then we just dip.
Execution complete. Oh yeah. Piss off the toxic.
Put on my crewmate.
That'll end well.
Run away from the fire extremists. We're fine.
A valuable lesson.
I love how technically you just need to get to the end. You don't even need to like wait for that person to go to you or anything. You just need to get to the end. It's kind of wild. All right. There should be, yep, 2 more. Defense and Void Flood. Void Flood. I'm trying to remember. It's a Void Flood. Where's Cascade? Cascade, I believe, is the one where you have to kill enemies near a thing. Void Flood, I believe, is the little orb thingies, which, if that's the case, that's Titania. So, we'll do this one, I believe. If not, I'm just horribly wrong, and, you know, we'll just, you know, back out and try again. I believe, yeah. So this one is just fly around this Titania simulator, and if, I was about to say, we find a Void Angel. It's a little dramatic, don't you think? Apparently headshot doesn't do anything. Anyways. the wrong one. Sorry, Shade. Okay, I should be invisible. Yeah, I'm invisible. Heart of Shade. How did I run out of energy already? That's kind of wild. And I guess I spent a lot of my energy on... I don't know why I did that. Like, you know, I have the harmony. I don't. Should give me 1. I also believe the energy is bad on this build. Like, energy efficiency is terrible. Hey, yo, dude. Okay. Out we go.
They fought well. Good deaths all.
Excuse me. There's one more, which I believe this was an assassination, which is a Rapopolopolist. Oh, it's a defense. Eh? Wait, it was underneath alert, right? Okay, that was that mission. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm insane in the membrane. Defense infestation. Yeah, those will be fine. Steel path. Throw down a spore. Just, you know. Actually, this might be a good time for the Sobek. Also, I do want to flex every time I bring it. I didn't mention earlier, but it's a dad Sorho. So this is my dad's shotgun. Sorry, joke was bad, I know. But the acid shells is really what sends this build into, or from like, it's an okay shotgun to room clearing nuking capabilities.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until...
This again is another build. Like every single one of my builds is what other people came up with. This particular one was another YouTuber. I think if it's the same person who I think it is, it's the same person who did the Korra build that I use. And if that's the case, I believe it was KAII or KYAII. I'm not sure. Red crit steel path build for Korra. Yeah, you can see how like stupid this is. And as long as it keeps spreading, you basically only need to shoot once. Basically. It also is without roar, so. In other words, what I just said was it gets better. But wait, there's more. So much ammunition, it's kind of wild.
That's what you get.
You also might notice that I don't really like aim down sight at every single shot. This is definitely more of a hip fire in my opinion. I mean, as long as you get mostly there, it's fine. Oh, it does require Toxic Lash to be active though. To my knowledge. More wave. And I do this? Actually, I don't know. And I need you to stand still. Thank you. Have fun.
Over so fast.
Yeah, you get him. 2 million damage. Heck yeah. I don't even think it really requires spores to be active. I think it really only requires Toxic Flash. It's been forever since I actually went over the build and all that details and whatnot. I usually only bring out the Sobek as well for like high volume enemies. Enemies like the Tech Rot, for example.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
Three minutes on the dot. That's pretty good for the first little bit of the mission actually going to a good, I don't know, 10-15 seconds or something like that. Alright, so we need to go to alerts. I need a lot more of these. So an exterminate, energy drain. So basically these are nightmare missions. So if you know what a nightmare mission is, you know. If you don't know, I'll give you a very brief, quick and dirty of it. Nightmare missions exist. Oh wait, they replaced the nightmare missions. Okay. So nightmare missions are basically like this one, no shield mode. So you only have health and you have to go and kill the Rapalopalopolist, you know. They appear on every single planet, and the ones like Mercury, Venus, and Earth, I believe, are rotation A. Mars, Deimos, I want to say Ceres, Jupiter, Europa, a lot more are rotation B, and then the further on, you know, Sedna, Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn. I'm paraphrasing here, I don't know exactly. Those are all rotation C, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't. But what this means is that nightmare missions are a bit different right now, which is weird, if I'm going to be honest.
Another dead Tenno.
So this is energy drain, which is like no big deal, honestly.
You're making this too easy.
You shut up. I know you loved monologue, but just shush. So basically, with the Follies, introduction of Folly, it has also introduced new nightmare rewards, basically.
Your destiny.
And that is just the I don't know what they are.
Origin system, and to you, he must be stopped.
The things that look like pencil shavings. If you know, you know. As you can see, I have no energy. If you watched at the very beginning, if you were like, you know, really keen on looking at it, it drains very quickly. Also, this is so stupid, that waypoint, because I need to just go up here. I don't know why they don't just go to the door of the next room that you need to go to. Like, this one did, but in that room in particular, it still doesn't.
Foolish Tenno.
I do not remember fighting him, but I believe this is part of the whatchamacallit, the thing that they like redid some of the early planets, I believe.
Are ready for what comes next, Tenno.
Yeah, I do not remember this.
You fight for no one, Tenno. I fight for my queens.
How easily they break.
Tenno, well done. We can only hope this is the last we will see of Captain Vor.
Spoiler, we will see him for the remainder of time itself.
They're dealing with.
I know, everybody would just like gasp real hard, like That actually hurt.
Target down.
I shouldn't do that.
Assassination contract complete.
Nightmare tatters, that's what they're called. Things that look like pencil shavings, you know? So basically, I just need 200 of those for one of the many different things, but, you know. Also think Sear Barrel is the... I don't know what else can drop from, like, the Nightmare... I almost said A-side stuff. Let's go ahead and just, like, run through them, I guess. Infested Salvage. Oh, gosh, I hate this one, actually. No shield mode is like, meh, it's whatever.
The crew of this ship fell victim to the very infestation they were researching. We're here to recover their extensive supplies. Find the consoles that contain the shipping manifests. These consoles have been compromised by a fast-growing infested pox. Use the vaporizers to kill the pox, and I will access the consoles. Something in the air is corroding your warframe. Limit your exposure. Put that serum in a vaporizer. Heavy infestation ahead. Tenno, these infested hold the serum we need.
Okay. You might be asking yourself, like, why don't you like this mission? It looks pretty easy. It's the fact that I need to do 2 rounds on this nightmare. It's pretty accurate.
Keep fighting. I'm
Oh my
still
gosh.
working on this manifest.
Okay.
Now, Minerva!
It's not a matter of that. That guy literally exploded next to me. Like, what was I supposed to do? That was a stupid way to end up getting downed.
I've reconstructed half the manifest.
If you ever need to, you can always interact with this, which replenishes your armor. I know now why. I don't have shields. I'm just like, oh, I can get hit. No. They apparently do more than 465 damage. That's why that one guy really surprised me when he blew up and then I went down. I was like, what? How? What? Shields? Hello? There is no shields. Shields are a lie. They're given to you by the government. I don't know. I wanted to say something mildly funny, but you know.
You must clear the area of infested before
They're
we
not funny.
continue.
Alright, round 2. The thing is, this serum stuff will actually disappear in a second. Also, this is how you get anti-serum injector fragments, so if you're looking for those for any reason,
This is what was in the manifest. There's more where that came from. Do you want to keep fighting?
want to? Not really. Have to? Yes. That one disappeared literally as I was going to grab it. Wild. Who needs accuracy? I sure don't.
How easily they break.
Again.
I'm good. As you were.
Yeah, thanks, Minerva.
I have the manifest. Wipe out the remaining infested.
Oh, there we go. Alright, that's the end of the mission. Any day now. There we go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
That was weird. Okay. Now is that one done? Next up. Assault. Death detonation mode? Yeah, okay. So these guys die, they basically explode. Which can be scary if you're in the middle of a bunch of them, so really shouldn't do that.
A distant colony has been under fire from the Queen's fortress.
Oh, it's one of these.
Destroy the Queen's experimental Navarre cannon and send the Grineer a message. The fortress entrance is heavily reinforced. You'll need that multicoil to destroy the gates.
Okie dokie. Burn through. Apparently nobody is coming to say hi to me. Oh, they're all over there.
They sent us more cannon fodder.
I'm not going back for that.
Target dead. Find me another.
What is it called? Focus orb thing?
I'm back when you're good and ready.
I just love Minerva's sass. Yeah, in case you're curious, I said sass. Not. Never mind. Oh, I can't. Okay. I'm sitting there like, Cypher, Cypher, Cypher. No. There's Uno. Man, how cool would that be if that actually worked? Love how they give you like 2 minutes to do all 3 of these. Maybe it's 2.5, I don't know. There we go. Hello. Guy was right behind me. He was like, more, you're doing the right thing. A little more to the left, a little more to the right. And so here, we have to do... There's 3... Basically, think of them like batteries.
Remember my face while yours is melting off.
There's one right next to the console, so I'm just going to do the other 2 first. It says keys, but they're basically, they look like batteries. I mean, I don't know about you, but that kind of looks a little battery-like.
Hope I wasn't suffocating you.
I said I was going to get this one last, so I get a second. In fact, I'm going to put it in first, which is even funnier. Also, little bit of movement tech for anybody curious how I jumped up so high as the drifter. Where's the entrance? I think it's on the other side. Yep, there it is. If you time it correctly, if you jump and crouch, you go low grav. So this box, for instance, you can barely clear. But if you jump and then crouch, you can jump a lot higher. You have to get the timing right, but... Bye.
So fast.
So yes, that is how I did that jump. What doesn't seem natural for the operator or drifter to do, I was able to do no issue. Now I'm gonna tell Yan, are you? No. I was trying to tell her to just like stand still, but Yan, by the way, in my opinion, one of the best crewmates I think I'll ever have. She's not maxed out or anything. She's been with me for a very long time. But I love the way that, you know, she'll call out, "One down," and stuff like that. I believe she has primary damage increase, because Zar is a primary weapon.
That's what you get.
I think. I would have a very hard time replacing her because, like I said, she has been with me for a very, very long time. I get attached.
One at a time or all?
Done. The cannon's telemetry has been reconfigured. Return to the cannon and pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger, baby. I always love watching this, by the way. It doesn't even look like it's aimed at it. But then somehow, you know, I understand that it's, you know, intended to do that and all, but yeah.
Direct hit. The galleon has been obliterated. Now return to the telemetry system and make sure the cannon stays silent.
Funnily, just do that. If you have a Brahma, it's just as easy.
The targeting mechanism is out of commission. The cannon is useless now. The Grineer will think long and hard before trying to use this weapon again.
Doubt it.
Getting used to having you in my head.
Another job well executed.
Okie dokie. Nightmare mode timer enabled, low gravity. Okay, so low gravity is not that bad. We'll do that one next. I'm just kind of like finding whatever one I want to do. There's a lot of these missions, and I believe they refresh every 8 hours, 6 hours? I'm not sure. I thought it was maybe once a day, actually.
Eliminate all corpus
I don't know.
threats.
Alright, so we have a 5-minute timer. It's going to be more like 11 when this mission gets it done, really.
And now you melt away like Velamir's snowflake.
Again, I just use this so I kind of have a little bit of wall hacks. Doesn't show me exactly where they are, but good enough. Already up to almost 9 minutes on the time. Oh, yep. We're gonna hit like 12-13 minutes by the time this mission's done. Maybe even 15. Not used to the low gravity. Are you gonna hit like 16 or 17 minutes? Because if so, that is insane. Low gravity be helping me out big time, not gonna lie.
One at a time or all at once? It ends.
I know it probably looks really dumb that I'm like shooting the ground and stuff. There's a lot of the time when I play this game now, I just am using my, like, I don't even want to call it mini map. It's like a mega map. Or I just use my map and I just, you know, look in the direction where there's triangles. Like I'm not even actively aiming.
You have broken their ranks in
20 minutes.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I just think this isn't even Steel Path. No, the A10, come back. I need you. Need is subjective, but you know. I get 22, 23 minutes. like full clear and everything, but you know. 22 and a half is close enough.
Another job well executed.
Alright. Oh, so maybe this is it. I don't know. You also double tap spacebar to skip the like 10 seconds or so, this like end cutscene, which is what I've been doing in case anybody's like, how are you doing now, my buddy? Are you cheating? No, but I got some grapes. No, just kidding. I keep looking at this one going, do I have to? But I think I will. I'm going to change this out to the 177. This is a pinpoint, does more damage sort of thing. No shield mode, which means I need to be very careful and not die. The Rapalapa list. Okay, get ready for the lore dump.
Our history is smoke, blurred by dreams, guided by ghosts. A voice,
oh boy,
a void lurks inside you, its purpose not yet shown. But what am I?
Ghost.
My father was a farmer.
Oh boy.
My mother, a carpenter, given light by the Golden Lords to build for them a better world. But my family's journey was long. Time began to change their light. Creativity, pride, a will to live. So the Golden Wrath came, and after, I was born. A mimic, a spy. Conceived to burrow into nests and swallow the pitch eggs of their war machine, the Tenno. But when I saw your tender faces, I took mercy.
I think this is the fastest time I've ever been here.
We were told.
If you go fast enough, the cutscene plays with her still talking like this.
My light remade by the creators. I became a memory, a ghost. Reprogrammed to destroy my family, my people, my history. But now I am saved by family.
Okay.
Together, we will overcome the flaws of our light, the gods of our creation, merging with them like steel.
Forgot I needed to do this.
Amalgams with the weakness of neither.
Nice, Lotus. I mean, Nata, excuse me.
As you can see,
Freudian slip.
I've made a deal with an even higher power. But when it comes to this turgid monster, there is some liquidity in my loyalty.
Do I need to do all three? I don't think I do. Right?
I was changed. Now I learn. Now I deny.
There's enough juice in that capacitor to flash fry a city.
It's been a very long time since I did this boss, so you have to forgive me on this. I do know now I need to hit its
Now you've made it
butt cheeks.
An opportunity, perhaps? Sentient shields will deny any play you've got. You'll have to deal with those. Incredible! Take that big shot.
Hit it. You're gonna save me.
Rise, ancient Ropalolist. Your sacrifice will breed a new way for a new kind. These patterns no longer satisfy.
Hope I wasn't suffocating you.
Ah.
Lie denial.
Yeah, just keep doing that, buddy. We look straight at it and we move forward. Nope, this is fast enough. Nice. Alright. Smack them cheeks again.
Shields it has. Maybe
Well, thanks for letting me not do anything. Crotch shot. Hit you.
You just did not.
This is why I just don't do
Well done.
precision shot stuff.
Now's your chance!
We suffer these testaments of Tenno evil, their voice and void. Suffer it well, ancient child. Do not relent.
I thought I saw a mod over there, so I need to go get that.
Yes, make that thing sizzle.
There we go. Where's this mod at? I saw it on the map before I ran over there.
This thing, and I'm grateful for at least a few days.
Oh, that's exciting.
Jaunt. Let me secrete you some dopamine.
Alright, you guys want to see if I remember this well?
The victim, the judge. My family has returned. Your trial, soon to begin.
I just missed it. Maybe I need to wait for it, I don't know. I think I needed to wait for it to fall. Anyways, Javelok. This is also how you get Wisp. And I hate fighting this boss because I had to fight him over 20 times to get all 3 components for Wisp. So, in case anybody's like, why do you hate this guy? That's why. I hate him. Let's do some more. Let's do a sabotage. Another no shield mode. Blech. Let me go ahead and get my Brahma. This is it's no shield, that's fine. Depending on the sabotage, I just want AoE basically.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells.
This is melting off.
Oh, it's one of these type of sabotage. Cell. Look at that. Yeah.
My head.
If you do that right, you can kill that cell without having to go inside like this. But if you do it wrong, you need to basically have to go in here and do this. The way you're supposed to go out is also kind of the same way that I just went. Well then.
I'm not indestructible. Guess I needed reminding.
Yeah, me too, Minerva. It's okay. Probably it's a faster way to do this. This is just what I do.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell destroyed.
Are you gonna let me? Nope. Oh, they actually let me do that. That's wild. That's the way forward. You're bad for business. Is that what I'm gonna get here? Or no. This is the Kuva.
They sent us more cannon fodder.
What is it called?
How the hell did I let that happen?
What is his name? Subject. That's what it's called. I feel like there's a cache.
Subject found.
There he is.
Clone rot. Initiating reclamation.
Drop them.
What do you got? Tonkor? Nah.
Why don't we turn this chance meeting into a massacre?
Mission complete.
Maybe it's just me, but I would love... I'm sure DE could do this. Every time that you roll while on fire, it decreases the timer by like a second or two. I think that'd be kind of a neat little, you know, stop, drop, and roll thing. That's just me, though. No shield, low grav on a capture mission. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, it looks really weird with the like green here, especially the like hand. It's just a weird bug, I guess, whenever I swap from Saren to Titanium. It can happen when I'm from Saren to other people as well. I don't know why. I'm sorry, did I go right by the person? I did. Scary hand.
Success. The captive is safe.
Sorry if you can't really see what's going on. Me neither. This is with 1 speed boost, by the way. I can go 4. 3, 4. This is like max. I'm going so fast I literally cannot see where the heck I'm... This is no shift either. For a little bit there. I was not using go faster. Hey! The Titanium Steel Path build is like all ability strength. Some duration as well. Quite a bit of duration, I believe. Or maybe it's efficiency, I don't remember. Strength with duration, yeah. So efficiency and range are just terrible, but that's fine. Okay, another capture. We'll just finish the capture missions real quick. 2-3 minutes. I think when I get done doing all these nightmare missions, I think that's probably when I'm gonna stop for the night.
You are here.
Gosh, it's so bright. My eyes burn.
Find, capture, and extract our target.
Let's not go so fast that I go right by him and then forget that I was doing a capture mission, because that would just be irresponsible. That person over there does not see me.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Oh my gosh. Let's go up and around, I suppose. Oh my gosh. Oh no. It's my least favorite thing. Nullifiers. Oh gosh, made it.
Another job well executed.
It's funny. Alright. 56 seconds. Sub-minute. Let's go. Sabotage. Any other captures? I'm not seeing any. Mobile defense is kind of boring. With energy drain as well. Ugh. You know what? We'll do spy. Wait. If we're gonna do spy... I know a lot of people would be like, go Volt, because he's fast. Nah. I mean, I probably shouldn't do Titania because I'm constantly having to go out of 4. And, I guess I'll do Saren then, I guess. Because the other thing with it is the whenever you interact with a console as operator or drifter, you have less time. And these you can't cipher on these missions, so I will have to hack them myself.
To get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence.
I'll be going a little bit slower as Saren compared to like Titania, but at the same time, it's fine. I like playing as Saren, so it's the simple things, man.
I assume this maneuver is for sound and tactical reasons.
I mean, it did not speed up any time. Well, that is not what I wanted to do. And I need to, I think, get all 3 of these. I'm not sure. So another reason why I'm okay playing a normal frame for this, not like Titania, is I think it's called a hacker. It's a mod for the Parazon that when I do hack a console, might be Intruder, I go invisible. So I also have a setting enabled where I can actually see my character even though I'm invisible, because, you know, DE thought it was necessary, and I agree, to have some way to still show off the fashion of your Warframe so you can actually like see what all you've done instead of, you know, just being invisible. And I'm still not quite used to it, if I'm honest. So, you know, I am now invisible. You can also, it's untraceable. Top right, you can see it. So I'm invisible. I can still obviously trip lasers and whatnot, but nobody can really see me because I'm technically invisible. Like, they're aware of my location. Maybe they can attack Diriga, I don't know, but they basically cannot attack me. No witnesses. No witnesses. That A disappearing. Okay, let's see. More elevators.
You come back when you're good and ready. Huh.
I don't know why I did that way, but it's fine. I feel they run here like, where is he? Where's he at? They don't see me because, again, I'm invisible.
Enemies inbound.
And ending is right there.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Okay, next one. Sabotage, sabotage, disruption. I believe these are keys. Rescue, exterminate, spy. We'll do another spy, I guess. Get these kind of out of the way. Kelpie. Oh, by the way, Sedna at the Merlot. Merlot. Excuse me, hiccups. That spot there is how you get sarin.
Data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Oh, there's no energy. Ooh. The moment I get energy, it's just gone.
Creating a choke point. Literally.
At least this is more like QTE, quick time event. That was not this vault, by the way, and that's just like a normal siren. Even though I tickled the drone over there. It's kind of crazy. Now I'm invisible for a bit, so they don't know I'm here.
Get back. We're
So I
strongest as a
swapped
unit.
my drifter. Okay, now I'm visible. It's the fastest I've climbed that before. I'll have to remember that. I hit it. Down. Should be a guy here. Hello. Goodbye. Go in the service duct when this disappears. At this point, it's okay if we hit the lasers. Go up this elevator over here. Go invisible.
Clouds who haven't read my dossier.
Now I'm visible. This one, go to the right. All right. Take my invisible self out of here. Now invisible. Right, sick.
Another job well executed.
Alright, sorry about that. I was looking at stuff on Discord. Okay, so disruption. Survival. Blech. Energy drain as well. That's awful. Sabotage. Rescue. I think I'll do this disruption or the rescue. Energy drain, we'll do rescue. I think I'll do the disruption after this one, and then got a few more to go.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like energy drain should just say no energy mode. That's basically what it really is.
Remember my face while yours is melting off.
Tactical reasons.
Sure, Minerva.
There's
What do
no
you say?
telling what the captors are doing to our rescue target.
I mean, they're about to let me walk away with them, so...
Hurry up. You are running out of
I
time.
missed it. Are we though? I almost forgot I just said that I have to still hack this.
Thank you, Tenno.
Hello, buddy.
Next.
And it's almost kind of, I almost feel kind of bad because for the guy I'm rescuing.
Begging for an infection.
Because they just said thank you. Like they expected me to show up. Like it's another day in the office. No, like, you know, you gotta get me out of here. No, it's just like, thanks, Tenno.
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno.
Ooh, 3-star.
Take it
Nice.
from here.
Alright. Next one. Sabotage, disruption, sabotage. I think I'm gonna do disruption, survival, sabotages. I don't know. We'll just choose the one that I want to do now and then worry about the other ones after. So disruption, these are keys. I can feel the low gravity. I'm used to them going reverse when I hit the first one, so. So weirdly enough, I don't know if it's related to me being invisible when I hack it, but... Do I have this? Okay. That guy was radiationed. They get confused and attack each other when you hit them with radiation.
Bring it.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
That's over here. Okay.
You can't run from your past.
Okay, I need to know. You gonna lock this door on this guy?
Will not go unpunished.
Please lock the door on this guy.
I am your reckoning.
It did. That's funny.
What have you done?
You come back when you're good and ready.
Let me go and put this one over here. I heard a beep over here. There it is.
Zone is hot.
Here is Minerva. Probably expecting like a just like you, right? Wait a minute. Is it over here? Oh, it is. I was like, don't tell me I went the wrong way.
Kidding me? Send me a challenge.
Why did I do that? I should know better.
Execution complete.
Taking squared away. Right, same again?
No.
You got out while you still could. Smart move.
Ooh, I got 2 of the same relic. Cool. Honestly, I'm kind of happy that I did hit LR2 tonight, because now that puts me at an interesting situation where I at least can do, 6 or 17 even. That was 16, never mind. A lot of relics without needing to get more. And as I crack those relics too, like if I get golds and whatnot, then I'll be getting more, so. And just from like running them too. Survival, I kind of want to do that like last, but I also... We'll do it now just so I can get out of the way. I'm swapping to the Celtra because A, it has more bullets. Brahma, I tend to only like hit one person with it most of the time. Which, don't get me wrong, is still pretty cool. Like, I love the Brahma, but it is not energy efficient to kill one person with it because there's no guarantee to get primary ammo every kill.
Mercy.
But at the time, I shots a lot more carefully.
Cannon fodder.
Also, I don't know if the, like, mission speed up thing that they added to survival actually counts for Nightmare. Because I vaguely remember not getting one the last time that I did one of these. Just a couple days ago, admittedly by now. Right, there is one here. Please go in this area.
A bypass.
Hey, buddy.
Use that.
You want help out? There you go.
Operative. A bypass has been utilized. The operative is moving faster already.
See, doesn't her voice sound slightly different? Is that just me? I don't know if it's like a better microphone, different voice actress.
Literally.
My ears itchy. Anybody who might be new to this bypass thing that I just did, basically it makes the timer move 2 times faster for a minute. So it's basically 2 minutes in the time of 1 minute. Remember what I was saying about not getting enough, like, primary ammo? Yeah. Even the Aceltra is starved. And this is a storage room.
Ugh, didn't you make a mess?
Is there, like, no primary ammo, or just no ammo in general? Oh, there's primary. Primary and secondary. A little bit. some reason my ear is just like itchy.
Exquisite.
I just spawned there. I wish they kind of had more of a, hey, I'm over here ping, you know?
Bypass activated.
Kind of annoying. Had to be, what, like 30 meters next to it?
Shall I unleash the spores?
Another job well executed.
Forgot to skip, my bad. Alright, last few to go. 2 sabotages, a defense, assassination. This is on Uranus. What boss? Oh, is this,
You must be feeling...
Till, that's his name. I was thinking Nil for some reason. Anyways. Let's do this defense, why not? Energy drain. Who really cares? I'll probably just be using the Aceltra. This wasn't... Is this? No, it's not. This is Grenier.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Over so fast.
Stalker gonna come out here and make me pay for doing stuff again. I'm sorry. Not really. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Jan. Jan does not really want to stay on here. Can I? I'm gonna tell her to hold position, but it's not working. Organ cell, I'll take it. Honestly, I have expected this to like move all the way back over there again.
Very impressive, Tenor.
Alright, defense, easy.
Time to...
If it was 5, it, would take a lot longer, but 2 minutes, not bad. Do sabotages, crossfire, exterminate. We'll do the assassination. Yeah, because this will take a bit.
You must be feeling guilty. Need to atone.
No, I'm good. So, for anybody who wants Equinox, fun fact, this is how you get it. Equinox, normal, not prime. I don't remember if they changed this or if that was some, something in a fever dream of mine. Because apparently I had one recently and I thought Easter was like the 22nd and it's tomorrow.
Alarming strides in the field of gene repair. His work would not only reverse centuries of deterioration due to excessive cloning, but also allow for stronger and deadlier genetic molds. Eliminate Regor and put a stop to his work.
I'm very excited now. The anticipation. Ooh, I always learn so much from a live dissection.
So basically, to get Equinox, you need Equinox Day and Equinox Night.
No. That sounds too humane. Your death will be...
painful. You guys ready?
Pull this ocean down on us if I have to!
Oh wait, I forgot. He goes down there and... yeah, never mind. I was thinking the second half, where he stands up here and shoots up there. Spoiler right now.
Lizard, leech, bloody worm!
Is he stuck? Do I have to go over there? My other ear's starting to be itchy now. Sorry.
Oh, so fast. Maneuver is for sound.
Here we go.
Practical
Hit
reasons.
it, buddy. You can do it. Nice.
Nowhere left to hide. Nowhere left to run.
It's funny though, if you go in the water, you get arc winged.
This is for the tube men.
But any other mission, that won't happen. You'll just drown, basically. Hey, buddy. Goodbye. Yeah, fighting him is kind of annoying.
Great work, Tenno.
Okay, so this is, yeah, so you need the day aspect blueprint with, oh, you get 2 pieces now. Interesting. It used to be you got 1 part from it, and you had to get 8 parts total. And oddly enough, Wisp, which only needs 3 parts, took longer. Wild. Anyways, next up, we have a couple more missions to do. We'll do this exterminate because it can be kind of annoying with no energy, but it should be fine. The other 2 are pretty easy. So this is all the nightmare missions that are currently available for anybody curious. I want to say there's 18 total because I have 180, and that's what I did last time, was all missions that were available.
Target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Zone is hot.
What are the odds that I find it? I'm one of the crawling guys. If I manage to kill it, I managed to kill it, so you know, it's
I'm still
whatever.
detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up.
Torrid, by the way, is goated for fighting jugs. Anybody who's curious? Is this you?
There it
is. You.
Right for
I feel
synthesis.
like there's nobody else near you.
This creature, so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop. Rude. All right, buddy. Have fun in synthesis.
You are always reliable, Hunter. Come receive.
Am I though?
To you.
Do I
The enemy is broken.
need to?
Well done. Now get to
That's a
extraction.
jug. He's dead. Chitinous husk. Yeah, doing the Honoria, trying to get 50 of each of the 4 available components that a Juggernaut can drop. I was going crazy, man. And I did it, I believe I did it on Steel Path, I believe. Because I just didn't want to have to, why did that go to the next one? This is M for mod? Oh, M just cycles through and N cycles. Interesting. Did not know that. I hit spacebar and then I hit something else and it moved and I was like, huh, wait. At Detonation Vampire mode. Yeah, basically the same. But so these will be the last 2 missions I run here. And then I'm gonna wrap up the stream, like I said, because it's been a long day. I'm very thankful to have been able to help out with the various things I did today. I'm also very happy and excited that I hit Legendary 2 today. Legendary rank, sorry, LR. It was like MR is master rank, or mastery rank. This is legendary rank. Wee.
Do it you must.
Oh, it's this type of a sabotage. Great. I don't know why it took me this long to figure it out. Weep. Hang on. Come up here, please. In my ear, man. Did I tell you to just stay put? Weird. Maybe it's because it's a nightmare mission. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. It's fine though.
Exquisite. Remember my face while yours is melting off.
More bugs. More shiny bugs.
Drop them.
More bugs! More shiny bugs!
Yeah, I've done this mission once or twice before. Just once or twice. Like how that was the only voice line that also played. Because it can go on for a long time. If you kill one of them before the other one, they'll be like, you know, calling out to the other one, being like, "What'd you do?"
These fools are just begging for an infection.
I got it nice. Oh, that's where everybody was, just hanging out down here. I almost made it to extraction before it exploded.
Undiscovered supply caches in the air.
Well, exploded is a loose term.
Locate them before leaving.
Before the portal just stopped working the way it's supposed to. How about I put it like that? I love I got 3 for Nerimon. Doing God's work over here, man. Just 3. That's all I need. Alright, last mission for the night. Okay, I know this one. This is one where you can get bite if you do all 3 of the caches. Which can be kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Alright, here we go.
Are attempting to clear this forest by poisoning the soil. You are here.
This is another mod that I had to buy from somebody else because I just couldn't be bothered to get it myself. Please, come on.
Remove the biocatalyst from the mixer to halt the Grenier poison's creation. Take care when destroying the biocatalyst cartridge. It is highly explosive. Head to the poison injector now.
Like how even like the very first time I ever did this mission, I just had this memory of being like, oh, now you tell me. Like if you do the objective immediately, I think I just did melee.
Set the injector into.
And she was like, take care when destroying it. I was like, oh, now you say something about it.
We are going to destroy the injector by operating it at a dangerous
wish I could
velocity.
do my necromech missions like this, man. If nothing else, it's just fun. I actually do like the necromech, and I wish that we had more things with the necromech and railjack. I was kind of hyped, not gonna lie, when they're like the online, the infested lich system. I was like, when they said, oh yeah, there's going to be more Railjack content, I was like, yo, that's sick. And then it's like the Railjack content is you use the Railjack to destroy 2 speakers, you get invaded twice, and then you go to the arena, you hop out of the Railjack, and then you fight the final boss. Like that's not exactly what everybody thought when they were like, Railjack content, you know? Like how, I don't think it'd be too difficult to make like a Railjack survival, like a true Railjack survival. Because right now it's like you do like a little skirmish, you do whatever,
destroyed a massive
and that's it, you know.
Good work.
But imagine a survival where like a galleon shows up and starts like bombarding you, or like a Corpus main ship shows up, starts, you know, throwing torpedoes and a whole bunch of stuff your way. So you have to like go and damage them, and then when you damage them, then they like flee, you know, leave the area, giving you more time to breathe. But they would make all the other fighter ships like hyperly aggressive, you know. I could see it being fun. I could see it working out pretty well, honestly. But are they really going to do that, like true Railjack content? I don't think so. Let's go talk to Cimerus because I don't want to have to think about this some other time. That was the last mission. We're going to talk to Cimerus, and then I want to go talk to Palladino at Ironwake before I forget. Cephalon Cimerus.
I can see you are hungry.
I can see. Arrow, I can't hear a word you're saying, bud.
I am leaving on another expedition soon.
Actually, you've reduced Cimerus's ability to talk loudly. That was actually impressive. Alright, so next we go Palladino. Go down Iron Wake. Didn't they? They did, but for some reason it's not quite the same. It's weird. Now, here's the old Requiem stuff here. Ooh, some endo. Yes, please. What sort of ribbon we got? Shotgun and pistol. Okay. I don't need any more of those. And then I have all this other stuff here. Yeah. Get the Kuva. These credits, I feel like it's a complete ripoff. They could even make that $1 million. Just make it $1 million for like 20. Something like that. Because it'd be 600 for 20. Never mind. Make it like 30 for $1 million. A little bit of a discount, but you know. Anyways. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Again, I don't usually stream this late. It's actually about to be midnight, so don't expect any streams like this late at night if you're watching this live. And if you are watching this later, if you enjoyed what you saw, leave a like down below. Really helps out. Appreciate it. But yeah, as far as it is, that's it from me. I don't think, yeah, there's not much else really to talk about. We'll see how the week goes on, like this upcoming week, if I want to do more or not. I do know that that's the wrong screen. I do know that Varuna Prime is coming out on Wednesday, so expect a Warframe stream on that day, unless other things are happening. But yeah, I'm as ready as I can be, honestly, other than platforming, so which I'm not gonna do. So, anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, stay safe, take it easy, and God bless.